And this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 6 minutes is number 9.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That'll be a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Look at the... Watkins! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Strong running down that left flank. Ambitious ball here. Deftly away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tielemans. Now it's Watkins, and he's found a way past. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Tielemans, oh, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, He's gone for goal!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Mbappe. Goes looking wide. Nico Williams. Well, that pass isn't the best. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe
So
that.
that was the first
Frantic,
We believe the boys
frenzied.
can turn it around.
It was unmissable
Of course
and it
they
was
will.
irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Arsenal do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Maatsen. Referee's given a throw. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. And no, that was never going to make it. Tielemans, looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Williams. Camera. McGinn. Now it's Watkins. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. He's picked shot at goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Watkins!
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's McGinn.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Plays the return pass. Nunez goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 21.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though,
Coming on
not
the
quite
field
able.
is number
Arsenal
10.
get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Foden, played in by Foden. Shoots! It's hit the upright.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Foot in.
Foden.
Oh, played right into his path. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And we're done. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance.